Onagai, the crash-landed cargo ship on top of the local cat cafe of Toida that gave our heroes their extraordinary powers of the yokai, holds secure the mysterious cargo sent to Earth by Captain Boken. Angel, I know that you invited the other troopers back. Did you invite anyone else?
I did not.
It appears that there is a third life form on the ship.
Okay.
My senses tell me that the third intruder is in the cargo hold.
Oh my gosh! Bean!
In front of you appears this person who is wearing a white armored suit underneath a varsity jacket with a hood and a mask. On the back of the jacket, there is a large paper crate.
Hey, you're holding your own really well against us. I would love to see what you're packing under that jacket.
You feel the hands go over your arms gently, just kind of there's a moment, and then you get thrown forward over their shoulders.
Any other unorthodox solutions to solve this problem?
Dewey grabs Mako and throws Mako like a javelin.
You hear the paper crane coughing a lot, you hear a creak, and then you hear footsteps running away as the paper train absconds. If you're seeing this message, it means that I failed. Came across the cluster of eggs from the Cybel Queen. I hope that in the atmosphere of the planet, when it enters, it'll all be burned up, and I won't have to worry about this. I can only hope that no one is seeing this message. If you are, just prepare yourself. Welcome back to the Japan patrons.
Welcome back for the last time.
Yes. This is our season finale and finale of the show forever. Goodbye.
I'm so glad you've come back. It's time to leave forever.
Welcome back to Mythic Troopers. This is a little bit of meta talk. We all know that this will be the final episode of this series. So it's time for boss battle stuff. But before we get into that, we need to choose each of our characters' tasks.
Also, I was gonna say, sorry, we've been gone for a month for those of you who have been listening consequently. I moved across the country and then I was in Hurricane Ian, so I had no Wi-Fi.
Yeah, a lot of stuff happened on everyone's end.
Yes.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Yeah, let's not think about it. Let's think about the giant boss battle we're about to have. But first, what are our characters' tasks for the day? Because I believe so far, in the last 3 episodes that we've had, everyone has gotten one level up. So this last episode will just be whoever wins the game.
It's a competition now. I'm against all of you.
Yeah.
Who wins?
I am doing explore themes of empathy and cynicism.
I think I'm gonna do, Actually, Riley, go first.
I'm gonna find the right time for sensibility and deadpan humor. I'm gonna do it this time.
Alright.
I think I'm gonna go, show that one size doesn't fit all, just because I don't think vulnerability is something that is Mako's strong suit, and it's been only 4 episodes, so.
Fair enough. I also thought you were gonna end it with I don't think.
You know what?
Yeah, also correct.
Also correct, as of
You're
late.
just show that one size fits all, because you know what? I don't think, and I thought you were gonna end it there.
You know what? That also counts. Mako is not the brightest, and that's okay. I love Mako.
Alright. So, let's speed some things along. You guys are all in, you're probably in Onagai right now. You've had a very eventful, 3 days, I suppose, for going by that general timeline. And Onagai has told you all that she has a message for you guys from, Senpai Sentai.
Oh.
Oh.
And she goes, I am pleased to inform you all that I have been keeping Senpai Sentai updated, and he is very proud of your progress. Also, he wanted me to mention to you that each sun rising, is arriving back on Earth very soon and is on her way to meet you.
Wonderful. Is our plan still to go up into space and take Bean? We gonna meet them halfway?
Didn't we decide we needed to run that by heckin'?
No, we did not. We just decided we were gonna do that.
We decided we were gonna do that. Okay, then let's do that. I guess. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, meeting halfway. I guess.
I am pleased to inform you that I do not think that will be necessary.
Oh.
You see, I have been scanning the bean at Purva, and I have detected that the queen is already on her way and should also be here soon.
Well,
no.
Shouldn't we at least get it off Earth?
We should get it off Earth.
Yeah, so the queen doesn't just come straight to Earth and blow up Earth. We can at least get it into space, and she'll try to blow us up.
Yeah, like I feel like because we're like troopers and like kind of superhero. Have we earned superhero? I feel like we've earned like local vigilante. Kind of. I don't know if we count as superheroes.
I think we're a vigilante so far.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't think that, like, as vigilantes, we should just let the queen come here. I feel like we do need to get up into, like, space.
Yeah. To space?
If that is the case, then I will ready my systems for takeoff.
Oh!
Oh, good.
I thought we were taking our ships separately.
No, we should take all the ships.
Yeah, I feel like all the ships would be good, so, like, we leave... Okay, what we can do, I think, is we leave Apurva here, and we go in our ships, and then when the queen comes to meet us in space, then we can protect this until we can eject...
Ooh, like a game of Capture the Flag.
Yeah, but then we eject the bean away from us. Like,
Okay, hear me out. What if we go near the sun, just in case we have to eject it into the sun?
Didn't we have, like, issues with things going into the sun?
I do have issues going into this. I still don't know that we fully...
Right!
Didn't you have issues with murdering a bunch of babies?
Yes, I did.
But just in case the pressure is hitting me now, I also just remember there's a bunch of sun aliens now. So...
Again, I'm just going to pause it. Why can't we give the bean back to the bad lady?
Because then there will be more.
Yeah,
evil ones.
But what if she's cool? What if she's happy about it, and so she leaves?
Well, that's kind of the thing. It was that we couldn't. That was what that whole message from the other guy was. Is that we had to get rid of it, but we can't send it into the sun because there are aliens in the sun. Remember?
As much as I want to give this demonic space queen bug lady the benefit of the doubt, I don't think we should. For the safety of our planet.
Just because it's been a while, and I have the notes here in front of me, I'm gonna recap that the previous captain of the ship had accidentally taken the egg, and he basically, in a very unintelligible message recording, he said that if the queen gets the egg, she is likely to plant it on a planet, which will destroy the planet.
Right.
If the egg is destroyed, she'll likely get very angry and destroy the planet anyways.
Yeah.
So, like, we need to, like, get it away, but don't let her have it. So it is kind of like Capture the Flag.
And the other idea was wait until each sun rising arrives, because she is kind of like the whole aliens relations expert for Japan, and she would know what to do with an alien egg and who to properly give it to. Like if there was a third option of, here, we can have this set of aliens babysit the egg.
Yeah. Third option is still happening. We're just going to meet her halfway.
Yeah, this is a, like, get it off the planet, because especially now that we now know.
We're basically holding a bomb.
Yeah, and we need to get that. We're a powder keg. with this being there, we're the powder keg, and we need to
explosive baby.
We're the explosive baby, and need to get out of Dodge, and that's why we can't give it to the Evil Queen lady, because then another planet, and I don't think that's very hero business time of us.
That wouldn't be very hero business time. You're right.
Exactly. So,
Angel starts like tidying up the place and like making sure nothing's loose.
Yeah, that's another thing. Are you like, Onagai, are your systems like ready to go? Cause like, as the one who's been also fighting, like, just hands-on punching the big old like alien centipedes, they did a little damage, and you took some damage from crashing. Are you good to, like, go to space? Like...
I have been preparing my systems, and I believe that, upon your requests, they are ready indeed to return to space. It will just take me, perhaps, another hour to gather the energy required for such a takeoff. If you would permit me to borrow some energy from your human buildings nearby.
Oh.
We can put a close sign on the shop, and we can...
How much energy from the buildings nearby?
I don't know how to answer that. I'm sorry. My sci-fi brain just, like...
How many buildings and how long would we be?
You said an hour, so, like, if we gave you the right energy.
I believe I can maintain it from just your coffee shop.
Okay, that's what I thought. We're gonna close down the coffee shop then. We're gonna say there was a technical difficulty, which isn't a lie. If we don't have electricity, there is a technical difficulty.
You're just gonna have a really bad electricity bill this month, that's all.
Yeah, I think our plan was already that we were gonna close up today, probably.
I think so. Mako is like, okay, I'm going down. If something happens, give me a holler and I'll come up with the nunchucks. Okay? I'm not the space person. I was not an astrophysicist. So I'm going to close down the shop and make sure the cats are, like, tucked away. Because we can't have the cats in the attic because of, well...
Yeah.
So I'm going to close the cats. They're going to hate it. We're probably going to hear some yells and screaming and crying.
Oh, Mako.
What?
Make sure you shut everything down and, like, unplug everything to make sure that nothing shorts.
Yeah, that was the plan, but I might have accidentally forget, so thank you for reminding me. That was the plan, though.
You like, see some lights flicker as Onagai plugs herself in.
Yeah, wait. Onagai, hold on! I have to unplug everything! Machine! Hold on! Wait.
So yeah, now is a good time for your characters to kind of wrap up whatever's needed before the final fight.
Yeah.
I think Angel goes to the bean and starts tying it down again, because we had unchained it before.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know what
Make
it
it
did.
so it doesn't slide around in space.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, we don't need it to crack. That'd be bad.
Maybe Onagai starts constructing a little railing around it with her, like, robot arms that she can use to repair shit.
Yeah. Angel makes sure that, like, all the pillows and blankets are cushioning it so that if it, like, bumps something, it won't break or anything.
Again, we do not need the alien egg to break on us.
I'll be honest, though, I think you guys are considering this egg is probably a lot more fragile than it really is.
We don't know!
We don't know. That is what.
Dewey is going to go and explain the situation to all the cats.
No.
Beautiful.
He walks down into the area and he's like, all right, work meeting, everyone.
Mako goes, Dewey, if you're going to talk to them, start putting them away. Put them away while you're talking. On the go.
Well, we have to have an employee meeting.
We're on the crunch. You have to tell it on the go.
The cats gather perfectly around Dewey.
Are we sure Dewey wasn't, like, the element of animal handling? It was like... Are we sure he was the element of water?
All right, everyone, I'm afraid we're going to have to shut down today, and there will be some technical difficulties in the shop due to losing power. Unfortunately, you will not be paid for these hours off unless you ask. I'm sure we could get something sorted out.
It still shouldn't be paying
But
the
otherwise,
cats.
you won't be on the clock today. So we still do pay them. They are employees.
We
here.
should not be paying the cats. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. They get paid in regards to pets and food and a home. This is not how that works. I'm still going to bring that up.
One of the cats meows loudly.
Dewey looks at them and goes, "They didn't mean that."
Marilyn licks her paw, puts it over her ear, and looks at you intently.
If you have any complaints, you can file those with the manager later. She's not in today, nor has she been in some time, but maybe she'll come in tomorrow. Who knows? All right.
Lily gets up, turns around, and leaves.
Yeah, to your cages, please. And then the cats just go back to doing whatever they want, and Dewey walks back up the stairs.
They're not. No, Dewey. They're not going in their cage.
I spoke with them. I'm sure they're just finishing up some stuff.
They're cats. Put them in their cages. This is not Dewey.
Angel finishes up and comes down and helps.
Again, you're just seeing Mako pulling them out, making sure there's literally nothing, like, probably putting a lot of stuff on the floor too, because if something like breaks or shakes, so a lot of the stuff is also going on the floor. So you just hear moments of because of the big old coffee machine. Mako's like, I mean, there's one good thing about now cool ass strength is I can pick this up now. And it's like just the giant espresso machine before putting it on the ground. That's convenient.
Angel, pets every single cat, gives them a little kiss on the head before putting them into the carriers, just to, reassure them that it's not forever, I'm sorry. I'm sure they, never put the cats in their carriers.
Pretty
Probably
much never.
not.
Except for maybe vet. Not all at once. Normally just vets or... I don't know. I guess if there was a day where you needed maintenance for other people to come in and, fix things in the shop, you could do that.
Can't have you opening up the ceiling with all these cats around.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which they will need to do after this.
Yeah. That's going to come out of all of our budgets. It's definitely...
Yeah, jeez. A little bit of meta talk. Since it's boss battle time, obviously, like all of the movies and shows, the person who could help you most will not show up until the end of the fight. After you have defeated it. So, Ishan will show up after you defeat the big boss, because I want to see you guys defeat the big boss.
No, you didn't even have to say that.
Yeah, you didn't. We would have just been like...
I just wanted to state it, because I think I said this at the beginning of the season as well. The story in this is not well written. It is meant to be cheesy, so it's not like, oh, why hasn't Ichi-san arrived yet? The reason being, Deus Ex Machina, timing.
Yeah, if she arrives, then the plot is resolved. Goku style.
Exactly.
Yeah, she arrives after everything's done, because otherwise we wouldn't see our heroes have a cool fight. So, don't think about why she hasn't shown up yet.
Yeah.
Don't think about why Senpai Sentai isn't here to help you. Don't think about why the rest of the CCWP is busy. Think about the cool boss battle you're about to have.
I mean, honestly, considering Riley's next session that he wants to do, it makes sense why none of the main guys are here.
Does that happen at the same time as this? I didn't know.
We could schedule it to be happening at the same time. I mean, sure, why not?
That would make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
it's
who knows?
just, everything in this world is just it's gotta run off of that sort of logic. So, it doesn't matter anyways. So, you guys are prepping. And I'm gonna say that, kind of to get this started, Onagai pings you all. And she is like, let's say it's been what do you say, half an hour, 45 minutes? She's almost ready. She pings you all and she's like, I would like to alert you all that while I am almost ready for our departure, the Queen's drones have already arrived, and some of them prepare to be ready for a fight.
Ah, god damn it. Angel throws the last cat in a cage and marches outside to their mech.
Dewey is like, one moment, I'll talk to him. He's gonna go outside to try one last time diplomacy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You go outside and you see, I'm gonna say 5 drones just kind of, they're kind of circling over the ship.
We don't want to fight you, and you don't want to fight us. If you're cool, we will be cool, and everyone will walk out of here unharmed and possibly employed.
We're not, Mako from inside finally putting down the last thing, we're not employing the alien centipedes!
Angel crawling into the mouth of their mech. Yeah, I'm not gonna work with them.
Dewey purses his face like ever so slightly, and he goes, wow, didn't expect this complete level of disregard from my fellow co-workers, and I would just like to apologize for them.
Stop making general statements about the rest of us, and then we'll maybe be on board. And this is Mako, as Mako is working towards their own mech.
You hear on your communications, Kaku kind of speak up. Alright guys, well, I'm not sure exactly when Onagai was gonna tell you this, but there seems to be a lot more on the way, so we're gonna hold out here until we're ready. Just give us a few more minutes, and then I think we'll be off in space and we're gonna meet them out there.
Start flying immediately as soon as you're ready.
Got it.
That's great. Great. You know, love giant bug aliens coming down, you know, like we haven't had enough of them or whatever.
Cue action music. Ready, fight. So yeah, here's the first wave of Cybel drones. You fought these ones before. They're large, centipede-like aliens with wings, so they're kind of flying above you.
Well, I'm just gonna fly up there and I'm in a dog.
You're gonna
chomp a few, probably.
Suit up or anything?
Well, I already got in my mech.
Yeah, I guess you already did. I'll say you guys, let's skip that move. Yeah, I'll say let's skip the move of you guys suiting up since you kind of had a few minutes notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like, okay, get everything all set.
Crew the transformation montage.
But yeah, I'm letting you guys take the first turn if you'd like.
Much appreciated. So Jamie, you said you were gonna chomp them?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna chomp them. I'm not sure what move that would be.
Probably just take action.
Yeah, I don't want to leave myself vulnerable, though.
That's the normal thing, though. That's what you do with the regular
display
turn.
innovative fighting techniques? I don't know.
A chomp is not a display innovative fighting techniques.
Yeah.
You have to display innovative fighting techniques if you want to do that.
How dare you? My dog is doing the best he can. Yeah, take action, leaving yourself vulnerable, I guess.
Yeah, it's like Mark Experience. You have moves. You just gotta do them. The difference is you always succeed on the move.
You gotta be... It's whatever's cool for the fight.
Yeah. Alright, so what do you do?
I said I fly up, and I meet them head on, and I chomp a few.
Alright. So you take a nice good chomp onto one of the drones, and basically drag it down with you as you land.
I'm flying.
Oh, you're staying up in the air as you chomp it. I thought you were doing like a leap chomp and then
No,
back.
I want to try and keep them away from the ship.
Alright. So, you're in the air, you have one in its mouth. Your dog's just like got a chew toy now. Alright, I'll just call it drone number 1, because that's the first one we did anything with.
Then I think I'm going to... I'm in my cat. I'm also gonna kind of hover, and I'm gonna say that there's definitely, I feel like Bako's still not got the hang of the flying thing fully.
Aww.
It's still kind of wobbly, and I feel like because of that, I want to say that the way Mako's doing it is just going, oh no, and just start spinning, and I want to spin into them, and can I say that's a eccentric fighting technique, because I'm just spinning into them, because I'm
It's not an innovative or fighting technique.
Eccentric. No, it's eccentric. I'm using my spins to hit them because I'm not good.
It is not a technique, though.
Eccentric.
I would say that's leaving yourself vulnerable.
It's like when you have a rocket and the thruster is slightly off center, so it just starts spinning really fast in circles.
If Link holding the Master Sword straight out and then spinning in a circle and screaming counts as a technique, then why can't that?
Because it was on accident.
Yeah, and also eccentric, unconventional, and slightly strange.
You did it on accident, though.
Okay, I'm saying I'm not good at the flying. I'm saying that Mako's leaning into it. I'm not good at it.
I think if Mako's doing it on purpose.
I'm still not good at the fighting. I start spinning, so I decide, you know what? I'm going with it, and I just let myself spin.
Yeah, I think that, the difference is Mako is spinning on purpose at this point. They're just like, if I'm going to be bad at flying, I'm going to be bad at flying in a good way.
I'm going to be bad at flying, and I'm taking them with me. They're getting caught. And so that is what's going to happen. I just start spinning, and you just hear the as the metal of, the tails hits one first.
Nice.
So that is what I'm
putting a note down. Number 2 is spun out.
I think Dewey is gonna be like, and then he's gonna go inside and get in the spaceship.
Oh.
He goes into Onagai?
Yeah, he's going into Onagai.
Why? What? That's not what we talked about.
Well, he's going into Onagai.
Yeah.
From inside Angel's ship, through the comms, Angel's like, Dewey, what are you doing?
He was like, I'm going to make sure that the Bean and Kaku are okay.
We discussed this. What are you doing?
He goes into the ship.
Alright.
Okay.
That's his turn.
Just us, Mako.
Would you consider that a light turn?
I don't know. Would I?
If you're walking in there and not doing anything, I'll consider that fail to react effectively.
Okay, there we go. I have a token.
Yeah,
because we also did plan we would all go into our mechs. We did fully
Everyone else
plan.
is like, we had a plan.
Yeah, that is failing to react appropriately.
Yeah, that is.
Alright, so, it's the drone's turn now. 2 of them were chomped. One was chomped, one was spun out by a cat. So, in that case, the other 3 are wide open to kind of start going towards Onagai.
No!
I'll say 2 of them actually go towards Onagai, and the 5th one is going to go towards Angel's mech.
How dare you?
And they're all going to use their regular attack of a flying swoop, so they swoop down, and the 2 on Onagai kind of start tearing at the metal, and the one on Angel starts banging at, I suppose, whatever. Where you sit in, the head or the neck of the animal?
I think the head.
The head? Yeah, so the drone basically lands on top of your windshield.
No, I'm gonna say the chest. Because it's a bigger area and further away from the main weapon attacker.
Okay. Well, I don't think the drone would really be conscious of you piloting this mech, so it's still going to go for, the head of the animal.
It thinks
and it's going to start attacking the head of your mech, which does, I suppose, have mild effects that may come into play later.
I think it is. I probably do see through the eyes of the mech as if it's my body, so it's probably blocking the face. I am going to take action, leaving myself vulnerable again, as Angel, trying to peer past the one on the face, is more worried about the 2 attacking Onagai, and is going to swoop down
Don't worry about Onagai. That's literally why I put Dewey in Onagai. Focus on the ones outside.
Well,
they're all outside.
They have landed on top of Onagai.
Angel is going to swoop down and not reach them. Isn't going to like aim for one of them or anything, but is going to make a like swing the wings down as hard as he can to like blow them off of Onagai
All right.
and away.
All right. I'll say that works. Yeah, it throws the two of them off.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do the take action, leaving yourself vulnerable with them blown off Onigai, even though there's the one that spun out. Mako finally yanks the control back and is gonna go after the two. Taking action, leaving yourself vulnerable. I'm going against both of them.
All right.
I got the two tails. That is Mako's train of thought. I got two tails.
Two tails.
I can hit both. And so, with that, aiming the tails at them and letting out the, like, ray, kind of like a flamethrower, but green. A green flamethrower kind of comes from the tails.
Cool. Label 2 is burnt now. Those two are just they're twins. They're officially twins now.
Oh, no!
3 and 4 are both burnt.
Okay, so none of them have reached the ship yet.
They have been thrown off of the ship and are currently being burnt.
Okay. Dewey is just going to summon his bow and shoot them. Yeah, just arrows at their soft underbellies.
Yeah. Which ones?
Let's say the ones on fire.
The two on fire.
Because they were the ones that came to the ship, which was kind of why I was posting Dewey there, as I wanted to like have someone kind of playing goalie.
Fair enough.
And they were the ones that got froggy and got smacked, so let's finish them off.
So, man, these two drones that have just been having the worst day, they got thrown off of a ship, blasted with fire, and now are being pelted by arrows.
Yeah. He peeks out of the ship and just starts nailing them.
Yeah, don't mess with us.
Yeah, I think that's kind of enough to turn those two in. Going back down, Angel, you left yourself vulnerable again. I'd say the one that was currently being chomped, as your dog is more focusing on doing its attack, it is able to kind of crawl deeper into the mouth of your
Oh no.
Your dog and kind of start messing with the wiring in there.
Oh no.
Kind of just tearing away and biting at things inside of that. As for Mako, I'll say the one that you spun out, you kind of like turned your back to it as you went to attack the number 3 and 4. Number 2 comes at the back of your cat and starts ripping away at the I get quote eyes of your cat. So yeah. And I'll say the one that was attacking Hainu from the air kind of like sees this and goes and does a swoop towards Dewey. Because you left yourself vulnerable by
the one that was on my face.
Yeah. But I'll say those 2 are dead. 3 and 4 are dead. Nice job.
Yay!
Because I don't think a bug can really survive any of that.
They're DED. Dead.
Angel? I just want to get the thing out of my mouth, but that doesn't really apply to any of these moves.
What's your fighting?
I don't know, take action, leaving myself vulnerable again?
Okay.
Focus on the thing in my mouth?
Yeah, what's your idea? Are you gonna throw it away? Because you could do like...
Well, now it's crawled into the back of my mouth and is, like, grabbing onto things, so I don't think I could just throw it away. So I have to...
your metallic dog doing the, like, gagging motion.
I was imagining the dog doing the thing where it gets, like, a stick stuck in its mouth or, like, a bug bites it, and it starts, like, scratching at its mouth a little, trying to get it out. It starts doing that thing.
I'll consider that. That could be a case of, like, react by taking temporary cover. If you wanted to kind of pass up attacking anything in order to get rid of this thing.
Yes.
Yeah. That'll be your temporary cover, I suppose.
Just gonna, like, chomp, 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 and try and get it out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mako.
So I think because there's the one that's coming towards Dewey, I want Mako to hit it, but I want it to, when Mako hits, to get it too hard and it lands a little too close to Onagai. I want endanger someone instead of accomplishing something. Mako tried to hit it away and it just made it worse.
Alright, yeah. So, like, you try to hit it away from Dewey, but you just kind of smash it onto the ship.
Yeah! I'm trying to gather some some tokens.
Yeah.
So. And Mako's just like, sorry! I'm still bad at this piloting thing.
Alright. Dewey, what do? You were getting swooped at, you were dodging this thing, and Mako helped you out and proceeded to smash it onto Onagai.
That's why Mako went, sorry!
Yeah, I guess what's stopping Dewey from just walking over to going to the one that got kicked towards him? He is going to spend that token to remain absolutely calm under pressure. The monster gets smacked, lands right in front of him. He doesn't flinch, he doesn't react. Instead, he just leaps into the air and does a pile driver onto its throat, snapping its neck.
Amazing.
I don't know if you can snap bug necks like that, but Dewey can.
I mean, Mako's done it more than once.
This one. I think it was number 5 was dead.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, 3 of 5 down. It's the 2 drones' turn. The one that was attacking Hainu, Angel's mech, gets coughed up like a cough drop.
Oh.
But it's mostly fine because that wasn't an attack on it, so it's doing okay. And then there's the other one that was attacking Dewey's mech, or not, Mako's mech, Nekomata, that is also doing fine because it has literally had nothing happen to it.
Yeah, it's then the tail's been trying to move to swat it, but it just hasn't been working. Just, so it's fine.
And I think those two are going to kind of see the one open tiny person standing on top of the ship that has proceeded to do the final hit on 3 other drones, and they're both going to swoop towards Dewey at the same time, and unfortunately, I think that means that Dewey is going to get hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay.
But don't worry, it's not that bad. They just kind of knock you off of a 2-story building onto the ground.
Oh, I'm in a Power Ranger suit. I'm fine.
Yeah.
We saw Mako take that. We're good.
Yeah.
We've seen.
But everyone else should be careful because now you've got 2 insects on top of Dewey, so don't smash. Do not smash.
Dewey,
Yeah.
Doesn't react as the 2 bugs just smack him around and then crawl all over him. Just shots of his neutral-faced helmet, just as little bug legs skitter all over him.
He's a bird. He's fine. He'll just eat them.
He's technically a turtle. But
Oh,
But isn't
yeah.
isn't your
Kappa.
your mech is a kappa, but isn't your suit a bird?
No,
No, it's a Kappa.
It's Kappa.
No, it's Kappa.
Oh, I thought I had a little bird beak.
Yeah, because Kappas have little beaks.
Oh, I see, that kind of beak.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just
Why
confused.
would my suit not match my mech? That'd be weird.
I'll be honest, I was confused, but I was just gonna let it happen.
I was like, cool, I like it.
It's meant to look like a Kappa face.
I
Yeah.
get it.
Okay.
Anyway.
Alright.
My turn. I want to save my token.
That's why I was like, you know what? I will cause more problems.
Yes.
I don't like that there's no just basic attack action.
There is. It calls take action, leaving yourself vulnerable.
Why would it leave myself vulnerable, though?
Because
you're
just
focusing.
like MXP, when you fight, you get hurt.
Display innovating fighting techniques doesn't.
No, but that's because you're displaying innovative fighting techniques.
They're both. I have 2 attack actions. One I can't do as a mech, and the other makes me
You can
damaged.
display innovative techniques as a dog.
Yeah.
You said I couldn't.
Yes, you can. You just gotta be clever about it, not just a chomp.
Yeah, chomp is
It also kind of is the difference in
Okay, my dog
In-
karate chops them.
Yeah.
if your dog
there
karate
we
chops
go.
it, I'm taking that. Yeah,
yeah,
go
do
for
it.
it.
This is
That's
a
what
mech
I like to
anime.
hear.
This is
This
what
is
it's
a
about.
Mech. This is a mech boss fight. Come on.
I'm clicking the attack button that says karate chop, and it just looks like a swipe.
I'm just imagining your dog mech goes up on its hind legs, like weirdly anthropomorphic, and just swipes down next to Dewey, like inches from Dewey's body, just slam onto him.
That's why I hate it.
No, that's great. I love it.
And that kind of separates the drone from Dewey a little farther.
Mako's just like, I'm gonna wring this thing out like a wet towel. And that's what Dewey says over the comms as Dewey takes its tails to grab the one on top.
Mako?
No, yeah, on top of Dewey. This is what Mako says over the comms. Take the ones on top of Dewey. And grabs it with the tail and just starts wringing it like a towel. Is that eccentric fighting?
Yes. Oh gosh, I'm just that makes my stomach sick. This centipede that you're just twisting.
Sorry.
Yeah, you guys are able to, with your combined efforts, get the drones off of Dewey, so Dewey is free to get up and do his move.
Cool. Dewey gets up. Let's see. I've done a martial art. I've done a weapon. I haven't done a superpower in a second. Gosh, there's just one alive now? Yeah?
There are still 2 alive.
Oh, there's
but
2 alive. Okay.
They're probably getting down there.
I don't want Dewey's thing to be kill stealing, but
It's like, I don't want it, but
Dewey starts conjuring and flinging icicles at the centipede monsters.
All right.
oh.
I don't think that's going to kill them because they didn't have any injuries before the last turn. So the other ones took like 3 turns to kill.
Yeah, he's eating
so-
icicles. Yeah. That's the second one. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you're just like throwing stuff at both of these as they're now you got a little bit of distance between you and them. Yeah, these 2 drones not looking great. I think drone number 1 and drone number 2 are both going to try and spray acid over their attackers.
Oh.
So, yeah, there is acid now on Angel's mech and on Mako's mech.
Ugh.
And that's going to start eating away at your guys' stuff.
I don't have a thing for that.
Well, you just signed your death warrant.
I don't want to blow it off because then it's just gonna put it in the city. So I'm just gonna leave it on me for now, I guess. Which I guess would be take action, leaving myself vulnerable. As I'm ignoring it, letting it sit on me, and I'm going to just... Have you ever seen those videos of dogs on finding out what a trampoline is, and they're like jumping stiff-legged with their front limbs? Not really jumping that high, but they're like, why is it bouncy? You know?
Yes.
Yeah. Or
Yes.
doing the little fox jump.
Yeah, both front paws just straight down on one of the bugs.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If you want to, I could consider this exhaust yourself when taking definitive action, as the neglect of protecting your own mech allows you to kill the bug, but...
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, so you can get a token for that, and then I'll say, yeah, you slam your mech down on the bug, and you hear a crunch in the paws,
Ugh,
both from the bug and the paws,
gross.
as the, acid kind of caused the metal to warp when you landed on it.
Oh,
So that will kind of, I guess, quote, exhaust your mech for a little bit, but you get that extra token. So number 1 is dead, and then Mako, you got number 2 spraying acid all over you. maybe a little more violently considering the circumstances.
Oh yeah. And Malcolm just goes, ew, gross. And with that, I'm just this one is definitely gonna be trying to burn the acid off, because you know the saying, fight fire with fire, because acid burns, and Mako's not the
Can you get it off me too?
I don't know if your mech can take fire burn.
Can you burn acid?
I don't know. That's Mako's train of thought. Because I'm taking action and I'm burning the bug while I'm wringing it out, because I'm using my tail to wring it out. My tail's to wring it out. And I'm just going to turn on the fire and be like, fight fire with fire? They both cause burns. That's close enough, right? And that's what Mako says before cranking it up. Because I don't have anything. Or it can be endanger someone instead of accomplishing something. I don't know. I'm just burning.
Who are you endangering other than yourself?
Okay, it looks like acid is not flammable.
It's an alien. Mako doesn't know this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still burning the bug.
Yeah, I'll say the bug is definitely flammable, as you blow fire all over your paws and the bug.
Yeah, well, no, I'm using the tail.
It's
not
in the
my front
tails.
paws. It is the tails.
The prehensile tails.
I have been wringing this bug out with the tails, because I had two, so each end, and then just light them up like a goddamn shish kebab.
Yeah, you take this thing out, you burn it to a crisp.
I still got acid, though, and that is why...
Dewey, help! I need your water!
Well, your acid is not as bad as Angel's, because you didn't take the light turn for it.
Yeah, because I don't have anything that wouldn't just... So I have take action on leaving yourself vulnerable. I'm getting sizzled. Which, Mako is like, I've done it.
Lightly toasted.
Dewey?
Alright, drones are all dead.
Dewey, help!
Yeah, Dewey.
I think Angel could use some water help here.
Even Mako technically could. Mako's just like, I've taken it to the skin before, it's fine.
Yeah, Dewey just walks over and holds up his hands, and they both start spraying like garden hoses almost. And he washes the acid off.
Yeah, so, you guys get a short, minute as you double check that all these drones are dead. And then you hear your little communications beep as Onagai is like, I'm pleased to inform you that I have finished recharging, and I am ready to take off now.
Go to space.
Okay, go!
Go.
Come on, Ogai, let's go, let's do this!
It's space time.
Now Dewey goes and gets in his mouth.
Okay, alright.
There is a rumbling as Onagai kind of lifts herself off of the top of the cafe, bits of the, roofing falling off onto the top of the cafe and the ground, as she starts to float up.
That's coming out of our paycheck. Ugh. Actually, that's coming out of the cat's paycheck.
Where does that money go?
Into a separate bank account. I don't know what it does with it.
They don't use it!
Riley said they have a shared bank account, so...
They have a shared bank account, and that's what all their medical bills and food and all the money for that stuff is pulled out of.
Oh, okay. So, okay.
Also, toys.
We're just paying for the whole store then. It's just sectioned off for them. Okay.
No, only cat.
No, yeah, they're part of the
services and belongings.
They are part of the cafe. That is part of it.
Yeah, but your bank account doesn't pay for new tables or
No. Well, I was under the impression you had made them a separate bank account that only they had control of.
And that wasn't what
that would be ridiculous. They're cats.
Exactly.
That's why you're so. But Mako would still say this is coming out of the cat's pay, considering we've been doing the work.
I don't know that that's fair to the cats and their bank account.
You have had stuff saved up for them. They can take a slight reduction to their paycheck.
I don't know. I think they need the money.
So do I. I like being able to eat.
It'll come out of Dewey's paycheck.
Oh, no!
Dude.
Dewey will give the money so that the cats can continue to get the... They're already losing a day of pay.
So are we, my guy.
Yeah, but the cats need it more.
So you guys start flying off into space, and as you do, you kind of see more drones coming down. And Kaku is like, I think we're gonna have to deal with the queen first, and then come back for those later or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
They aren't coming for us?
Are they aimed at us?
Yeah, they're coming for the planet, basically. They're passing by you as you fly into the atmosphere.
Oh.
That, not
But
good.
as you fly away from the ground, you notice a group of 4 people standing on top of one of the rooftops, and one of them you recognize as wearing a white motorcycle suit with the
That bastard!
with an athletic jacket, and he notices Pink's mech and kind of does a shy little wave before getting smacked on the back of the head by one of his teammates.
Mako just goes, I swear, if you got a boyfriend out of this, I'm going to chuck some coffee at you.
High news tail wags.
Who are the other 3 people on the rooftop with Paper Crane?
Apparently his teammates?
Yeah, they are similarly dressed. They all kind of seem to have their own motifs. They're a little hard to see as you guys fly away, but they definitely look like they are ready to defend and fight the bugs for you guys.
Sure, man. All right.
Again, Mako, is just like, I can't believe you somehow are managing to get a date through all of this. I couldn't even get a date in the midst of my college career.
It's not my fault I'm cute.
Yeah, my fault I'm cute, mother.
You're just jealous.
Maybe I am. What? So what?
You had your chance with me.
I what?
Bro.
What?
Bro, I've been flirting with both of you for years.
Mako is silent.
Dewey said, I'm just really focusing on my career right now.
I know you are, Dewey. I respect that. Silence.
Sorry, I'm prepping the next wave.
No, that is absolutely Mako, though. Mako is just utter silence, just...
And Mako, Dewey's just like, no, done. But Mako's like, oh my god.
Mako is reevaluating their entire, career interactions.
Let's not forget to use our Megazord for the first time
Yes.
in this finale.
Yes. I had a note next to the Cybel Queen that she can only be damaged in a mech mode. So it doesn't have to be a Megazord, but you wouldn't be able to just, stand on top of own a guy and shoot.
Yeah, let's get the Megazord in here. It's the finale. We haven't used it once.
Yeah, we need to.
In the movie version of this, we'd have the scene of we get a real cool shot of the Cybel Queen and then we suit up.
Yeah.
Suit up more, I guess, than we are now.
We combine.
Fusion dance.
We fuse, we combine.
Dance.
It's all that jazz.
So you guys start drifting out, and it doesn't take you long to get through the atmosphere and the clouds to see that drifting slowly towards the Earth, kind of obscured by the sun, is, at first you think it's a giant ship. But then you realize it is a giant alien monster that, is very angrily approaching with an army of drones.
Oh no.
Oh, goodness.
And you see the Cybel Queen. She is an enormous centipede queen with 3 torsos, not human torsos, just centipede torsos, that connect halfway down into one large body, with a giant set of wings that are pretty much just swimming through space, and an enormous stinger like the size of a lamppost that is dripping acid.
Ugh.
It's like a Chimera Cerberus combo, but worse. Ugh.
And here you have the Cybel Queen So you guys, you weren't too badly beat up by the first wave. You're doing okay. You maybe have a little bit of damages, but this is the time. Kaku is very quiet. Onagai is waiting for instruction.
Do we want to try our ultimate form?
Let's try the greatest superpower of all. Trying one last time to resolve things peacefully.
How about we transform first?
That might come across as aggressive.
Or maybe we're just trying to see eye to eye.
Alright, you convinced me.
How to talk to short people.
Okay, then. Sure. How does that work? Am I just...
How does fusion dance happen?
No, I know. I feel like that's...
I think, don't we have to... I think someone has to spend a token to make us combine into Megazord mode thing.
Squad turns. When the squad is suited up with mech summoned, they may call on their ultimate form. So I think that would just be using our first turn together to call on it.
Yeah.
I would say
Sounds
yeah.
about right.
That's a solid one.
Okay, what does our fusion dance look like?
Yeah, what...
Riley, you watch mech stuff.
I do watch mech stuff. This is technically a different genre, though, or like a subgenre.
Yeah,
this is technically the super robot genre, which is slightly different.
You've also watched more of those than I have.
Oh yeah, also, there's a thing when the squad confronts danger to follow their principal, colors present gain a token, so I want everyone to take a token.
Oh,
thank you.
Solid.
Someone should spend their token so that we can
I don't think we have to spend a token. It just says we call on it.
Okay. So we are combining a big cat, a big dog, and a turtle to make
a giant moth.
Big moth.
Yeah.
That's...
Okay, we have already said that it takes like each of our main arms and turns it into the 6 arms.
Yeah,
it takes my wings, turns it into the wings. Does it have a tail?
I do not see
don't
it.
think so. Maybe the tail turns into antenna on the moth.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can make the tail turn into antenna on the moth.
Yeah, I'd say what probably happens is it's not gonna be like Voltron where each limb is a different robot. It's gonna be more like your robots kind of disassemble and reassemble into a giant moth.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I think we are literally fusing.
Fusion time.
Yeah.
And then like the shell on... Ooh! I like the idea that the shell on Dewey's kind of splits in half and becomes like a beetle shell. And it's like supposed to go over the wings if it's down, but it opens up since we're flying.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
It kind of combines with the wings to finish the big moth wing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this moth also has like large eyes and kind of a beak-like mouth, so Dewey's would probably take up most of the head.
Yeah, most of the face.
Yeah, I think whatever happens, it looks super cool as everything just kind of like robotic parts start floating apart from each other in space and then rebuild together. And of course, nobody attacks you in this entire like 3-minute long sequence.
Yeah.
It does the Voltron thing where like everything gets really colorful and starts spinning.
Yeah, there's like a lot of transformation shots.
Oh, absolutely. We spent our budget.
Obviously, we established the budget of this animation is very high.
Stuff disconnects, it goes flying, it looks like it flies for miles for some reason, and then it flies back, and there's like a beam of light after it, and it connects with a lot of ka-chunking sounds, and it forms together,
absolutely.
and then... Da-da-da-da!
And then I would say we all appear just in the main body.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah, we're all like in a fun little control room together.
I like the idea that it took each of like the main aspects of where we were and then kind of combined them for the chest, and then doors slid up, like those sides that were slid up, so now we're connected. What used to be all of our individual chest pieces slid up and merged into one.
Yeah.
You just have a room, but like the left third is pink, the middle third is blue, and the right third
Exactly.
is...
Perfect.
Yeah.
I love this. It looks cool. I just want to like sit and stare at it in a screenshot. Unfortunately, we don't have that.
Screenshot your imagination.
Yeah, screenshot my imagination because unfortunately this is an audio-based medium.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys form your giant monster, and the overlaid voice goes, "With the powers of their mechs combined, the team forms the ancient yokai known as Shinju, a divine insect that feeds on evil spirits."
Yee. Yay.
And then it cuts to the giant Cybel Queen, and she roars.
Also, are we gonna say what this?
Yeah, we should describe what it looks like kind of finished a little bit more.
Yeah, if anyone wants to look this up, this creature is the Shinchu.
Which is
It's kind of, it's our Mothman of the show.
So we always gotta have a Mothman.
Yeah.
we always gotta have a Mothman.
The tags that we chose for it were winged, gigantic, and multi-armed, because that's what the creature is.
Yeah. And it works with all of ours. We're
Yeah.
giant mech with multiple arms and wings.
So the final result is this big, three-colored, blue, green, and pink, giant humanoid, six-armed mechanical moth Gundam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a lot of
Oh.
iridescence, like, sprinkled
Oh, yeah.
in there.
Oh, absolutely. Anything that shines has an iridescent hue. Like any part that like shines off the metallic has that like rainbow look.
And then you all do a cool pose, and does anyone say a fun catchphrase?
Absolutely not.
Dewey says, "Let's try and resolve this peacefully."
I mean,
We'll try that.
as long as I can make it home in time to eat, we're good.
Angel like presses a button near the center of like the big panel that we have now. I think like separately our mechs had like the gyroscope kind of thing that we all get in, but together we get like the classic just like panel in front of all of us that we sit in front of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So dumb, I love it. Angel just like presses a button near the middle. I think I'm gonna say Dewey's in the middle.
I think I put Dewey in the middle in my head.
Yeah.
I think that works.
Yeah, absolutely.
I heard that. I was like, oh, I guess I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
But Angel presses a button and like a mic comes out, very, very like silly, like big mic, and like taps it.
It's
like,
a karaoke mic.
excuse me, is this on?
We hear feedback even though it's in space.
Yeah. And like, of course, there should be no audio through space, but it's sci-fi. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's magic.
Exactly.
It's magic. We're
It's
magic.
I just said the Cybel Queen roared, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Don't worry about it. If this was bypass system, none of this would be working, but it's not.
It's
So
not.
fine.
It's
It's
patrons.
not. It's
It's
patrons.
patrons. And it's a dumb part of patrons.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's our corny, cheesy one.
Yeah.
So let's go.
So, all right, what do you say, Angel?
Angel has passed it to Dewey.
You say nothing and pass it to Dewey.
Dewey says, "Hello, Cybel Queen. We would very much like to not have to fight. And if you would like to not have to fight, that would be super cool. And I'm sure we could come to an arrangement. We have your babies on board. I want to make it clear we didn't want to do that, but that's just kind of how it all worked out. So if you promise to leave, we can find you a place to park these, maybe that won't harm the local indigenous life.
Can we like?
Does that all sound cool to you?"
I would like to say
I'm
Mako.
not voice acting Dewey really well. He wouldn't say it like that, but
I feel like Mako just kind of leans over and goes, "Can we like bury the egg in a gaseous planet? Like, you know how there are some planets that don't like have mainly like Jupiter doesn't like Jupiter. Would it affect Jupiter?"
Oh no, it would be sucked to the center of the gas and be crushed under the weight of the gravity.
I'm not an astrophysicist.
if not, if that doesn't sound good to you, we don't have your eggs. They're somewhere else.
And you know what? Angel like slides over. There are plenty of planets in this in this one galaxy, we could help you out if you wanted.
We might have to talk to CCWP about that.
That was the plan anyway.
Yeah, we already know,
fix.
Mars is taken.
Temporary fix. Pluto's been abandoned.
Pluto has been abandoned.
Mars is populated, and heckin' the moon is populated.
And so
and the sun is populated.
And the sun is populated.
I mean, have we checked on Jupiter? I still think we should just go with Jupiter. If the sun...
We could find, Jupiter has, a couple of moons. That would be fun,
yeah,
right?
we could try that. You could try one of Jupiter's many, many moons. They got a lot. Jupiter's a hoe.
Whoa!
That's right.
That's a strong opinion.
I mean, Jupiter is Zeus, so yes,
That's
you're
the
right.
point, yeah. That's why... No, did you guys not realize every moon is named after one of Zeus's...
His wives,
Yeah.
I never thought about it that way.
So the Cybel Queen, her wings stretch out and start vibrating. And you hear this weird, high-pitched, erratic thrumming go through your ship, through your mech. And from Onagai, you hear Kyle going, guys, it looks like the thingy's glowing. You all good out there?
Yeah, don't worry about it. We got things under control. Just keep an eye out and maybe close the hangar.
And then the Cybel Queen stops vibrating her wings, and she roars. And you hear from Onagai, she's like, I believe that this means the Cybel Queen is aware of her children nearby.
Okay.
That we did say that.
Guys, my clever ruse has failed.
And as the Cybel Queen roars, the center head opens its mouth and sprays acid rain all over you. And,
Always with the acid with these guys.
but this is more than just an acid spray. This is acid rain. It is a very large area.
Do we have a different set of turns, or we do just the same with our single mech?
Yeah, what does mech
Yeah,
battling
it seems
look
like it's still the same thing.
Well,
I think you all kind of get 3 turns, I think, as your mech.
Okay, if that's the case, I feel like Mako goes, I feel like this would be a good time, Dewey, for your rain thing. I don't know how that works, but we saw fire can't work.
We're in
with
space. I can't make it rain in space. The water would freeze.
Acid rain is coming down. I don't know.
You can throw water in space.
I don't... Oh, wait,
You have
I can throw
temperature
ice.
control. This is sci-fi.
Ice is already frozen, so it shouldn't be a problem.
This is also sci-fi, Riley.
And that's why I can't throw water in space.
But it's... what?
Let's see. But I can do ice, though. I can still do ice.
I think Dewey could throw water in space. Just say, you've gotten the water to a high enough temperature that as it goes through space, it's fine. You're just temperature controlling it through space.
Yeah, we're in space. I feel like there are some leeways.
You just, used a speakerphone in space. I think you
exactly.
could have water that doesn't freeze.
A magical speakerphone with vibration things. That's all fine.
We can have
but
magical water. Where are you getting the water from?
Yeah, this is magic water.
I'm getting it from Don't Worry About It.
Exactly.
Fine. I'm doing air, even though there's no air in space.
Exactly.
All right.
And his angel just starts pressing flurry of buttons. Honestly, has no idea what they're doing.
I'd
but
say you're even maybe upper atmosphere of Earth, so you're fine to grab thin air and pull it towards you.
I mean, I was even thinking of using it as kind of a way to move the void in a way.
Interesting.
What?
I don't know. Joy-Con comes up, starts using the Joy-Con to move one of the sets of arms. What order do we want the arms to be in? Since Dewey's in the middle, do we want him on top, or do we want him to be the middle set of arms?
No, Dewey's arms should be in the middle also.
Okay. So, green or pink on top?
Oh wait, Mako, where was your, HUD when you were in your ship? Was it in the head or in the chest?
I don't think I determined that.
Because I was thinking if Angel's is in the chest, then Angel could have the lower set of arms.
I was thinking just the higher set because my tail went to the antennae. also.
Mm.
So that's what I was thinking, just because my tail were antennae.
Or maybe you just control whatever set of arms are free.
No, I like it. I like it being that it's like quite literally our arms that have been like turned into more humanoid arms.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
So the bottom set of arms, the pink ones, start moving and starts doing like Avatar: The Last Airbender movements, and starts pulling the atmosphere around and starts making like a barrier of air.
Oh,
All right.
hell yeah.
Yeah, so you kind of make a shield of air. Maybe a buffer.
Yeah, also
yeah.
trying to like not let it fall to earth.
Yeah, catch all of the rain.
Yeah, we can take some acid. Normal, everyday people cannot take some acid. You know?
This is true.
So, are we doing heavy, regular, and light turns still? Or do we just do... Okay, so I think that would probably be display innovative techniques.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
All right.
Let's have Dewey go to next, because he's in the center.
From the bottom up.
Angel, while making these movements, looks sadly over to Dewey and is like, hey, Dewey, I know you wanted to do this diplomacy style, but I think she's kind of thrown that out the window.
No, yeah, you're absolutely right.
Okay, thank God.
It's just important that we try.
Mako is silent because Mako was ready for incredible violence.
Dewey, it's your turn.
Yeah.
I want to put the Cybel Queen in a headlock.
You can... Which head?
Yeah.
All of them. We got 6 arms.
You only control
You
one.
control one on...
Yeah, you control one arm.
Or one set.
Okay, fine.
We would each have to take our turn to headlock each of them.
Yeah, Dewey is going to have us fly forward, and he's going to try and grab one of the heads and hold on to it, get it into a headlock.
All right. I'll say head number 2 is headlocked.
All right.
All right.
So you're right up next to the Cybel Queen at this point.
Oh, yeah. So it looks like a centipede, right? Like the face?
Pretty much, yeah. They all got mandibles and bug eyes and maybe more stuff than necessary because they are aliens.
Yeah.
Don't think about it too hard, Reese.
Yeah, I know. Mako's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna try to, pry that third head apart.
Oh boy.
I don't know if that's an eccentric or just leave him or take action.
That's probably more take action. Mako just gonna reach over and start pulling its
The mandibles apart. Yeah, to try to...
Alright, we got head locked, jaw locked, and one just spraying acid while Angel deflects. So back to the Cybel Queen. She's gonna take her turns.
Oh, she also gets 3 turns?
Yeah.
Oh.
Uncomfy.
Yes, but her regular turns are kind of just acid, so...
I like that they're kind of just acid.
Yeah.
I mean, she got
think...
infinite limbs, and she got the mandibles.
Yeah. So the one that is spraying acid is realizing that this approach is kind of not working. So, I'd say the one that... She kind of, like, sees that the head number 2 is headlocked. So you've got your arms around it. So what she does is she takes her entire body, basically, and swings it around and starts to basically, like, boa constrict you. Which kind of loosens your grip on head number 2 and head number 3. Which both start spraying acid over the hands that were holding them. So, head number 1, focusing on moving the body, to Cobra, bind you up, and the other 2 spraying acid on arms 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sounds right.
I have an idea.
If you got an idea, go for it.
None of these count. Wait! I could do the dumb literal strike at the heart of the problem again. Okay. So my plan is still doing the same thing of creating the barrier to stop all of the acid. Now that the acid has stopped coming down, Angel is going to start collecting all of the acid into one orb using the air to conceal it, or not conceal it, but control it and condense it, and brings it out of the atmosphere of the earth, keeping the air to keep it collected. That's the word. And then brings it up under the Cybel Queen and flings it up and towards the creature, trying to get it up and under each of the segments.
Oh, interesting.
Because I know she's probably acid, not invincible, but yeah, resistant. So, but all flesh can be burned. So if I could just get it under them.
Oof. Yeah.
So I'm spending a token to do that.
All right.
That is a lot of focusing on Angel's part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll say you do that, and while it doesn't affect too much of the actual insect body, it does kind of get between the carapaces and deal some damage, the majority of the damage actually happens on the wings as the raindrops fly upwards through the wings and just start tearing holes into them.
Ooh, I didn't even think of that. I love it.
So yeah, Dewey, your turn.
Okay. When in doubt, punches.
Yeah.
I think he just starts punching it in its long neck throat, right? Yeah.
So yeah, you start wailing on head number 2 that you had in arm lock, which is maybe a little bit difficult because your hands are now covered in some acid and you are kind of being tied up by the body of this thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're going at it.
Absolutely. I like the idea that the fist starts to spin.
Oh.
And you know what? Considering that you are the Kappa, you probably have slightly more sturdy fists that aren't paws and stuff.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe they're a little more knuckled, armored.
Yeah, the wrists are kind of put on a... Shoot, what is it called?
Pivot?
Yeah, and so they just start to spin, almost like a drill, and then once it's spinning, it's also flinging the acid off it while it spins, and then he just starts smashing the spinning fists into it, which kind of let it drill in a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, Mako.
Okay. Mako, definitely seeing what Angel did, with that, Mako probably just goes, raindrops on roses and whiskers on kins. Double slash. And I'm just gonna use my named attack, which are the double slash, because I got my arms. I got my claws, so, I say double slash as the nails grip in and slash upwards to try to pull more of the mandible out.
Nice.
So
I think that probably rips the mandibles clean off the head. So head number 3 is now mandibleless.
Oh.
So back to the Cybel Queen. She's kind of looking a little beat up at this point.
I sure hope she would.
Yeah. So with the acid, kind of causing her wings to get torn up, she has a harder time moving through space. So, what she tries to do then is pull herself around behind you guys and starts trying to restrain your arms back.
I don't like that.
And as she does that, she pulls on the, I guess, lowest set of arms, the ones that Angel was using. And you just hear a bunch of tearing of the metal as She basically dislocates them. They're not fully off yet,
No!
but she does pull them all the way back.
Hey, it might be time to back up a bit and get some space between us and the Cybel Queen. We have ranged options that we can also use.
Yeah.
Maku goes, I got mandibles down, wingless, can't approach. A good distance option if we should have it, right? Like, you have a bow, right? And you have a staff.
Yeah, Angel transfers from controlling the arms and like controls the wings and uses that to pull us back as quickly as possible. So I guess react by taking temporary cover?
Yeah, I think that'll work. So you use the giant shells of the Kappa shell to kind of get a barrier between you and the Cybel Queen behind you.
Yeah.
And that gives you some distance,
Yeah.
and she can't follow as quickly because she doesn't have her wings, so you're able to kind of push yourself in space away.
Hell yeah.
Dewey, your turn.
Let's see. I like the idea that Dewey's having us back up a little bit more, and then he's going to start looking for ranged options, which means...
We can't access our weapons like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. I know. I think he's like looking at buttons and he's like, are any of these lasers, are any of these little lasers?
Oh yeah, it probably still has the eye lasers that your Kappa had.
Yeah.
Also,
your weapons are for your human form, so when you're in a mech, how do those work?
I think they would just be bigger.
Yeah, because that's what it always is. It's always the big old,
Fair enough, yeah.
big version.
Can this thing have shoulder rockets?
I mean, the tails that had the fire are the antenna. So you still have the fire.
I want this thing to have shoulder rockets.
I think, didn't your Kappa have some sort of water rocket?
Oh yeah,
it had good
Ooh,
hoses.
ooh. The shells, the two separated beetle shells now, they can come up horizontal, vertical.
They can move to.
I can never
become
tell.
Which way
shoulder
do you mean?
Flat. Straight out. Not up and down. Sideways.
These are giant shape-shifting robots, so...
Okay.
I want them to go from being straight up, they stretch out so that they are going outwards, and there are rockets underneath.
Like plane wings?
Yes! No, not out sideways. They go back and straight.
Back and straight.
Yeah, they're connected to the shoulders. So,
Yeah.
there's a mech thing where, they go ka-chunk as they, go up and back and, go out inside, flat rather than up and down. And there's just rockets underneath.
Amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So, wait, but it's Dewey's turn, so...
That's just how I'm envisioning
Jamie was
it.
just describing something. Yeah, it's fine. And now I would like very much to shoot them with a bunch of rockets.
Alright.
Now that we've established it has rockets and where they're at.
Yeah, I'll consider that precise fighting technique if they're, zoned in rockets.
Yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
absolutely. Blasting.
Is there a place you're trying to target specifically? Because then that will be precise.
I think maybe targeting all the heads separately is a fool's game. And I would like to target the torso where they all meet.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So all of these rockets kind of fly towards the head. And I think as it does that, the one head that you were constantly tearing away at and punching actually is pretty much disconnected at this point with all of the damage done to it, at the base of where the... Because they don't have necks or torsos, they're just one long body that splits
Yeah,
into
the
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
so that one
yeah.
kind of I don't know. It's looking pretty disconnected. You know what? I'll just give it to you and start the second phase. That head is dead.
Oh no, there's phases!
Yeah, this is
Well, yeah.
3-phase boss.
Form 2!
So head number 2, you basically shot it off with all your rockets and punching. Good job. And the Cybel Queen kind of roars again. And as she does this, a kind of pocket pouch thingy on her chest opens up, and a bunch of, like, car-sized white grubs fly out at you and land on your mech in various spaces, and they kind of stick to your mech and start chewing away at the metal.
Mako, burn us! Set us aflame!
Do you say that, Mako?
Set us aflame, Mako!
This move is called Spawning Grounds.
Oh, terrible.
Gross. And, okay, so then Mako goes, all right, then, and I'm actually going to use a token to gather the hidden endurance for the mech to take what's coming. To take what's coming. Because we're setting this mech aflame. So I'm using a token for that, because that is gather hidden endurance, and Mako's just like, okay, this is a lot of fire in one go. Hopefully the mech doesn't just break.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. I'd say, yeah, you kind of, like, focus the mech's energy towards defenses, and that actually kind of helps stave off some of the, like, chewing and acidic saliva that's coming from the spawn as well.
And then I set ourselves aflame, so we're starting to burn them, but the mech is fine.
Is the flame also gather hidden endurance?
Yeah, it was using that as a...
I think those would be two separate moves.
Well, that was my main thing. It wasn't for the saliva. It was to set us aflame because they're attacking us. If we burn them, that's quicker, but I can't burn the mech.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I don't want to burn the mech itself because I know mine could control the flames, but I don't know about the other two. So that's what that was.
You're basically blasting yourself with fire as you...
We basically spontaneously just set aflame.
Just spontaneously combust, yeah.
Yeah, basically. And Mako, like, literally, it zooms in on Mako inside the helmet for a moment, having the eyes clenched after pressing the button, and then just, oh, we're not dead.
Yeah, so, you hear, like, a lot of squealing from the spawn, because you can hear things in space, and... yeah, but you are pretty effectively burning a lot of them off. And when your flames kind of subside, I'd say there's maybe a few that are clinging on for dear life, but the rest are just like ash. And the Cybel Queen, as you kind of like focus back on what you were doing, the Cybel Queen charges towards you, and she stabs at you with her giant stinger. And this thing just pierces straight through the metal armor of your ship.
Oh, no.
Are these helmets...
And what do we want to say it disables?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I don't like that.
I'm going to say it pierces through and it disables one of Mako's arms.
Yeah. I feel like Mako goes, don't need them that much. Mako,
really? We don't need them?
Gotta say, arms are pretty important.
I feel like maybe we do.
One of Mako's... Is it my, like, physical arm or, like, the weapon
I think, no, just the mech arm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. He got 6 arms, and one of 6 is
that's
down.
why Mako goes, we don't need all 6 of them.
Well, 3 of 6 are down.
Right, because, yeah, she took Angel's arms as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have half the amount of arms.
Listen, as long as we got 2
That's one more
arms,
arm than the average person.
I was going to say... Yeah, that's what Mako's argument.
We are at 50% capacity.
Listen, as long as we got 2 arms, I think we're good. Also, we still have the flames on our head and the rockets on our shoulders. I think we're A-okay.
Mako just doing bring people together with a rise gag. We have 1 more arm than the average person. We're fine.
I'll do that. Listen, we have more arms than the average person. That's our 50%. Do you know how much that means? We were... Quick, I'm not good at math. That's what I'm good at.
Just
Quick.
snapping at Dewey. Quick, math for me.
Math. I'm not...
Dewey does math. He's so good at it, and it's done so fast.
Listen.
Amazing.
Okay, but what do we do about this needle?
Yeah, it is Angel's
Stabby?
turn. Angel, what do you do about the giant needle stabbing Mako's mechanical shoulder?
I don't know. I don't have arms.
You could do one of your tokens to save yourself in some way.
I've got an idea.
Okay.
Remain positively cheery under pressure. We have lost half our arms. We've got a giant needle through our chest.
Yeah.
Angel presses the button again to bring up the mic. And is like, okay. Now that we're seeing eye to eye right now, just... yeah. Just while we're here, while we're like face to face, I just wanted to say, hey, I don't want to have to make these kids orphans. So...
That's true.
Mako chokes.
If you don't want your children to be alone, please think about this. I know you've got that mother's energy going on. You've got that mother adrenaline. I don't even know if you can understand me, but please try and understand my tonation, what I'm trying to convey. I don't want to kill you. We have someone coming who might be able to figure this out. Please just wait.
Is there anything you do to kind of get this point across?
I don't have arms, man.
But you... So I'm thinking, like, okay, if you're trying to convince her to stop and she can't understand English, would you give her the eggs? Will you show them to her? You can talk to Onagai and tell Onagai to bring them out, like...
Yeah.
Yeah. I think...
Let's do that.
In that moment where there's a bit of silence, Angel, mutes the mic and... contacts Onagai. He's like, Onagai, real stress move. Can you just open the cargo hold to the outside so she can see her eggs?
You hear Kaku's voice like, are you guys sure about this? Is that a good idea?
No.
Let's do it. Dewey looks at Angel and nods.
Yeah. Give it a try.
Onagai goes, as you wish, Angel. I am currently loading the bean Apura to appear on top of my ship. And you guys see, like, behind you, on top of Onagai, door open on the top, like, slide open. And the bean just raise up on, like, the floor of the hold, just raise up to the top.
I'm really hoping that she recognizes all the pillows and blankets and, like, wrappings as safety.
Well, she definitely sees her eggs and stops and is distracted by it.
Okay. Dewey doesn't want to mess this up and would love it if things could get resolved peacefully. How can I build on what Angel's doing? We've shown the egg. We've made it clear that we don't want to fight.
We could slowly bring her to it?
We are attached to it.
Yeah. Could we start flying away from the...
She's stuck in our body.
Yeah, she is currently hooked into us.
Yeah. Let's start flying away from Earth. That's what I would like to do. Let's remain absolutely calm under pressure. Oh wait, no, that's a That's a heavy move. I need a token for that. Oh, wait, no, I do have a token. Oh! I would like to spend a token to ask the Cybel Queen, how could I get you to do the sensible thing?
Okay.
Which I guess in action would be to move us away from Earth.
No, the sensible thing of not being
No, like, because
awful.
Rowan said that it doesn't understand words, so we need to do things to help it understand.
Right.
Yeah.
So we could, like, have Onagai move away from Earth and have us follow it slowly.
Yeah.
That
Alright.
sounds like an idea.
Yeah, I'll take that. So you guys kind of communicate that to Onagai. And Onagai starts moving, and you start moving along with her. Do you get closer to her to kind of, like, bring the Cybel Queen over to her eggs?
Sure. Yeah.
I think just a little, but, like, not enough to reach it.
Yeah,
Okay.
like keep a distance.
Well, the Cybel Queen is definitely trying to get to her eggs now.
Yeah.
Mako, your turn.
Okay, and then I think I'm gonna use a heavy turn and say what and ask like the Mako kind of looks at these two and goes, "This is kind of in your court. What would be a good what is an unorthodox way to get her out of our shoulder? Because I feel like that will be the final cinching point."
You all just did your personality moves. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't.
No, you did your... I mean, I guess you remain positively cherry.
Yeah, I have what secret pain do you
carry? Whatever. Potato.
Angel kind of tentatively goes like, after Mako asked that, and is like, Dewey, could I use your controls?
Absolutely. Dewey gets up and moves. Yeah.
Angel sits down in Dewey's blue, clashing with the pink, and takes control of both the arms. And, like, with both arms, goes to Onagai very, very gently, scoops up the egg, and brings it over between us and the Cybel Queen. And just kind of, like, gently holds it there, as if to show, like, we are not going to hurt this.
Alright. So, the Cybel Queen, seeing her egg being offered out to her, takes the egg from you. Do you allow her to take the egg from you?
Not fully. I think, how is she taking it?
She has multiple legs.
She has many, many legs.
So it's all the tiny little appendages. Okay.
Yeah.
Not like a head wraps around it or something.
No.
I think when the little appendages come and start, like, wrapping it up, Angel makes sure that it kind of stays cupped but still goes towards her. And, like, lets go with one hand while still, like, gently holding it with the other. And, like, tries to, like, kind of... like, not pet, but, like, gently stroke the side of the main head right now, as if to show, like, are you okay? This is a gentle touch.
So, the Cybel Queen opens up that, like, pouch on her chest, which still has a lot of grubs inside of it when she opens it. And she's trying to put the egg in there. I'm just wondering if you let her.
Okay.
Like, she has a place to store the egg, if you so choose.
I think Angel looks to the other two. Is like, should we?
You better decide quick, because if you don't, she's gonna get
Yeah,
mad.
I think in, like, the slow-mo movement of while it's moving towards it and Angel does these motions, he looks to the other two.
Mako makes a face that very much shows wouldn't like to because of the idea of another planet having to deal with this, but then just gives a like a singular nod.
And looks to Dewey.
Dewey nods. Gosh, is there some sort of way where we can plant them on a planet?
She's trying to put it in her chest right now.
I think he means just the entire queen. Like,
yeah, because I also don't like the idea of them blowing up another planet.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that the point of Ichi-san Rising, though?
Yeah.
That's true, yeah. We could go get, yeah.
I think, Angel, doing these motions lets it gently roll into the pouch, lets her take full control, and still keeping the hand on the side of the middle head, contacts Onagai and is like, do you know where Ichi-san Rising is?
Wow. Man, I wasn't expecting you guys to go the pacifist route.
Woo!
It's just babies.
It's
a mama trying to
babies!
get her babies. And, like, it didn't even, like, it was taken by some dude on accident, and, you know, we didn't mean to take it. It's a series.
But I literally started this series with, like, I don't want you guys to have to worry about moral dilemmas. I just want you to be able to fight cool monsters. So...
Okay, I'm gonna give you the same thing we keep giving Riley. We will always take the hardest route.
I know. I was just like, man, here I was just gonna let you, like, let this baby get adopted by someone else and let the mama die. Giant, horrifying mama that was just gonna be... Oh, whatever. Anyway, this is great, though. As you ask that to Onagai, you actually see something that looks like a shooting star. But it's, like, arcing towards you from around the orbit of Earth. And in a few seconds, standing in front of you, is a magical girl.
Woo! What's she look like?
Yeah, describe in great detail.
Ichi-san Rising, the immortal youthful patron of the land of the rising sun, arrives to diplomatically solve the problem with the alien invasion. So Ichi-san Rising looks like a magical girl.
Yeah, continue.
Okay.
I really...
Elaborate on that.
I don't know. She looks cute and has a wand and long flowing hair. But yeah, Ichi-san arrives, she's got her magical girl outfit on, and honestly, I kind of just want anyone to come up with whatever she looks like, because, like, I could see her being like, let the audience design the Ichi-san.
Oh, you know what?
No.
She probably went through multiple phases.
She has multiple outfits. Depending which season you're watching of the show.
Yeah! Lupin style.
That also is a Sailor Moon thing of, like, unlocking, like, different, like, power-ups and those being represented by different, like, outfits as they go. I feel like your color scheme should be, like, gold, because the sun, right?
That's
Gold
fair,
and
yeah.
pink.
Gold and pink.
Yeah.
I'd also like to imagine she has, like, one of those astronaut bubbles around her head. But, like,
Oh,
her
yes.
hair... Well, like,
Absolutely.
if she had, like, ponytails or, like, braids or something, it's, like, coming out of the bubble.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Just, like, anime logic there.
Yeah, she is an anime.
Yeah, so she arrives, and she's kind of floating in between you and the Cybel Queen. And, like, there's, like, a moment where kind of, like, things sink in, and you're about to say something to her, and then you just hear, I have a delivery!
Oh!
Mako, I feel like in that moment, Mako just full on face down into the control panel. You hear the thud from the helmet hitting the, just, boom. You hear the reverberation in the chest.
You look over to Onagai, and on top of Onagai is the tiny speck of Kaku, standing on top and waving the tablet with one of his little tendrils.
Angel gets up, moves, sits back in his own chair.
And there's kind of... I'm just gonna do a little bit of a jump forward at this point.
Montage.
Yeah, a little montage where we see Ichi-san and Kaku talking as Kaku kind of explains the entire story. She does finally sign off on his delivery.
Even though it got delivered back to the mother.
Yeah, well, she finally signs off on the delivery with the egg. Because even if you ship something, it still was going to be delivered to someone, regardless of who it belongs to. So she's going to lead Cybel Queen to... I'm going to think... She knows of a different galaxy with a nice spacious asteroid belt for the Cybel Queen to be able to populate.
Okay.
So she's going to help lead the Cybel Queen there. Which may take a bit because the wings are kind of damaged.
Mm-hmm.
And you see at this point the drones kind of flying out of Earth's atmosphere back to their queen. Congratulations all around to you guys.
Do we land back on Earth?
Yeah, you guys all head back to Earth, and Onagai lands right back on top of the cafe. Because she doesn't know where else to park, and that's where she's just kind of expected to go.
Yeah.
So she just goes there without even, asking. You all land down there. And yeah, I think you guys kind of have, a post-whatever scene. You all hanging out with...
I think Angel goes over to, Kaku, wherever they are, and kind of sits down next to Kaku. Probably, I don't know what Kaku's doing right now, but probably packing up, I guess. And is so I guess this is it, huh? Your job's done.
Yeah, I guess it is. Actually, I was thinking of maybe taking a little bit of a vacation on Earth with Onagai for a while.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I really like her coffee, and I like talking with Onagai. She's nice.
Oh my god, you're dating.
I was gonna say, you hear Mako in the background going, "Did you fall in love with the goddamn ship?" Mako flat out says that. No subtlety whatsoever. Just...
Dewey walks over and says, there'll always be a job waiting for you here if you decide to stay.
No, there's too many cats.
We run a cat cafe, so that's understandable.
Well, feel free to visit us. We'll miss you.
I feel like there is a look from Mako when Angel says that, but Mako does not say anything.
Whoa.
Angel says that, and Kaku's just for a moment, is just I don't think I'm going anywhere.
Oh.
I think Onagai's, you got your robots and stuff. I'm hanging out with Onagai, and Onagai's hanging out with you.
Oh. Well, in that case, feel free to ask for whatever you want, and we'll help you out then, I guess. Angel's smiling so happily.
Free coffee? For life?
Not for life. We still have to make some kind of profit. We can't give away free coffee.
1 free coffee a day.
Deal.
That's free coffee, basically, for life.
Bro, we make free coffee for ourselves so often.
He's earned it.
Oh, and there's one more thing I gotta do.
Kaku runs over to Onagai's, board and, brings up a phone call. And it rings for a little bit. And then you see, the office that Kaku works at. And Fude standing there. And Fude's oh, finally, Kaku, what are you even... What? And Kaku just goes, I am over you. And Fude's you're what? You're what? What's going on? And then Kaku just hangs up.
Wait!
And he looks very proud of himself.
Angel is so proud. Angel's not sure if that's went the way it should have, but Angel's so proud that he did something about it. And Angel goes over and hugs him.
Mako just goes, I'm sorry, did you used to... What is going on here? You know what? Nope.
Good job, Dewey.
Good job, Dewey.
Sorry. Good job, Kaku.
Dewey starts saying good job to everyone, including himself.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. He says good job to everyone, including himself.
Mako's like, nope, I'm going down to start unlocking the cages. No. No.
Also, I've been thinking.
Yes?
I'm going to sign myself up for one of Super Sentai's training dojos. I think I'm going to go to one of his superhero schools.
You know what? That is a really good idea. Which one? Because I'm going to that one.
Because you know what? I've been making a pros and cons list.
We see a scene of Dewey at Senpai Sentai's dojo, and it's been maybe a few days, and Dewey has already earned himself the next level of belt in only a few days. Also, we see Mako, and he has gotten a letter from his professor, Professor Nakahara, and you're reading the letter, and in it, Nakahara invites Mako to be his TA assistant in America. Whether or not Mako takes it.
Mako, I think, tucks it away. He has to think about it.
Still deciding what you want to do.
Exactly.
But I think this is an invitation for if you wanted to try something. And then, the final scene, we see Angel in the shop, happily running the cash register, and a guy walks in, and he,
oh my god.
He's pretty good looking, he has black hair, tall, pretty athletic, he's wearing a medical mask, since Japan.
Oh my god.
And he goes up, and he very quietly orders, so quiet you can hardly hear him, and it takes you a couple tries to actually figure out what he wants.
Oh no.
But he is so awkward and shy. And as you're preparing his order, he kind of catches your attention, and he leaves a note on the counter for you. And then he rushes out without his coffee. And the note says, sorry, and it has a drawing of a paper crane underneath.
Oh my.
And on the back, it says, I think you're cute, and it has a phone number.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Robin Mag and I'll Never Tell 3 for supporting us through our Patreon. If you want to support our podcast as well, you can head over to our website, mxpcrew.com, where you can find our Patreon link on the very first page. We offer shout-outs to our patrons, as well as behind-the-scenes information and monthly stickers. You can also find us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr for all your social media needs. If you like our show and have been thinking about podcasting yourself, I highly recommend starting on Buzzsprout. MXP started on YouTube, and let me tell you, it was extremely difficult uploading 1 to 2 hour long videos at a time in a timely manner. But working on Buzzsprout has been insanely helpful and fast. Buzzsprout helps you list your podcast in every major podcasting platform, as well as provide super affordable monthly payments. I totally forget that I'm paying for it because of how cheap it is. You even get a free, great-looking, pre-made website, audio players that you can drop into other websites, and my personal favorite part, detailed analytics to see how people are listening. If you follow the link in the description and sign up for at least 2 months, not only do you get a $20 Amazon gift card, but you will also be supporting our podcast as well. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next episode.